Good evening. What a privilege it is for me to introduce you to Skip Homan. He is the recipient of the Leadership in Private Company Governance Award. You couldn't have picked a finer, more deserving individual. Skip joined the Larson Design Group board 6 short years ago. It was easy for us to quickly determine, and it was very evident, that in all of his actions, he is very caring for people. He's very interested in their success. He understands the importance of culture and the direct connection between values and a company vision. Skip believes that transformation can only occur when you focus on strong, high-performance teams. And from a board perspective, he has enabled Larson Design Group to focus on enhanced governance. As he has stated, governance is a direct influencer and sometimes even more important than a company's culture. Many of us at Larson Design Group enjoy so many of his words of wisdom, and I'd like to share a few of them with you. You earn the right to grow. Never stop learning. Stay curious. Where is your passion? You need to think bigger. All of these have helped us to become better leaders and to enable LDG to move to the next level. Skip has helped to enhance LDG as a vision and values-driven organization that is now a better version of its past self. This is all while we're trying to continue to become an emerging national engineering, architectural, and survey firm. Due to his commitment, mentorship, leadership, and passion, this is all occurring. Skip, I would like you to come up to accept this award, which is so deserving, and it's wonderful to recognize your leadership.
Kelly, I wasn't sure you'd use all those pictures, but you did. That's cool. Brenda, thanks a lot for your invitation and your introduction. Our kids might even have been impressed. I don't know. It's unusual, but it could have happened. Brenda has always been so appreciative of anything I may have contributed to Larson Design Group, and she's really made it a really great place for me to serve. This is a pretty humbling experience for me. I never would have imagined being here, and I want to thank the NACD. I want to thank Kelly especially. It's been fun working with Kelly over the past few weeks. She's amazingly organized, and I figured out how Kelly gets her way and gets people to do things. She says, "Please, pretty please?" And sometimes 2 or 3 pretty pleases. So how can you turn that down? A huge thank you to the Larson Design Group, and especially Chief Executive Officer Keith Cusio. I've said a couple times, I can count on 1 or 2 hands the number of people that I've been able to work with over the years in my career that enjoy thinking and learning together, enjoy improving together, and someone that you can absolutely trust all the time. Keith is one of those people, and I hope you all will have an opportunity to work with a few people like Keith through your career. It's really an inspiration and special opportunity. As Brenda said, she mentioned that Keith and our board defined the vision for Larson Design Group to be an emerging national firm. And Brenda and Keith have been prepared to make the investment required to achieve that vision, even though they knew that it was going to impact short-term profitability. In 5 years, Larson Design has, I'll just mention a few things, built a best board governance practice, And let me share one learning experience. It's especially appropriate, I think, for this group this evening. We learned through one of our advisors in our own practice, and Brenda also alluded to this, that governance is indeed more important than culture. I know you'll have to think about that a while. It took me a while to think through that. But most of the setbacks that I've experienced in organizations that I've been with have been due to weakness in governance. And governance holds an organization accountable for culture. So I think that is tremendously important. Larson has penetrated the Western Pennsylvania, West Virginia, Eastern Ohio in that short amount of time. And last year, the Pittsburgh Business Times ranked the Pittsburgh offices of Larson in the top ranking of engineering firms and ranked it 8th fastest growing in Pittsburgh. The leadership team has been changed out and rebuilt. A culture enhancement strategy was designed and implemented, and during that time, firm enterprise value has grown. Others here at the Larson table, I want to mention Chief Operating Officer David Martin, Vice President for Business Development Steve Hamill, and Director of Communications, how'd you get moved back there? Mark, he took my chair. Mark Miner. Mark I've had the opportunity to work with for about 30 years, and he always gives me more credit than I deserve. There's one other group of Pittsburghers that I want to thank while I'm here, and that is the management and trustees of Robert Morris University. Two of our trustees are here tonight, Jeff Broadhurst and Mike Smith are over here, but I've had the opportunity, the pleasure of being on the Robert Morris board for over 20 years, and during that time, I've worked with many of the best leaders, CEOs, other leaders in Pittsburgh, and I've really appreciated the opportunity to learn from that group of folks. Finally, I want to thank my family. Our oldest son, Chris, lives in West Virginia on the farm where I grew up. He would love to have been here tonight, but was not able to be here. But our other two sons, Brad and his wife Tammy and daughter Chelsea, and Courtney and his wife Shannon are here with us this evening, and I'm pleased that they could be with us and appreciate their support. And finally, my wife Nancy, who has been my closest advisor throughout my career and my soulmate and my best friend. Thank you. Thank you all very much. This has really been a very, very special evening for me. Thanks.